Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me for another video. Today we're going to be talking all about eco-friendly gift wrapping ideas because single-use wrapping paper is one of the most wasteful things that we can do at Christmas time because it is only used one time. So please strap in and grab a cup of tea and let's get into some eco-friendly wrapping options. So the first one is to reuse old things. So reusing old newspaper, reusing old kind of things that you've got in the post and just reusing those boxes and things like that, reusing old magazines and trying to make the kind of present really special by wrapping something up in, say they're like a really like fashiony kind of person and you get them an old issue of Vogue from some kind of like secondhand shop. That is such a great way of reusing that old item and giving them something that's still personalized in the wrapping. And the same can be used for newspapers. There are so many free use newspapers around, especially London, that you can just pick up and use at the end of the day, even if you just read it. Although to be honest, the headlines right now, probably not something you want to see on your Christmas present. But you never know. There are so many really great ones that have wonderful imagery on them and really beautiful kind of photos of different people in different outfits or just like nature stuff. Or you can just use, say you have a family member that loves gardening and you want to use an old kind of like nature magazine. It's a really great way to personalize whilst also upcycling something that you've already used and you already have to give them something a little bit more special. The second one is to use something of a clothing item. So I love to use vintage silk scarves. Now obviously I'm vegan, so I'm not going to buy silk firsthand, but also that's not sustainable. But I have no problem with buying secondhand ones and vintage ones because you can pick them up for like a couple of quid, or if you're in the US, there are so many in charity shops that are like a few dollars that you can buy and use them to do a kind of really beautiful, just like wrapping, the way they do in Japan. They wrap up everything in reusable materials. So definitely buying vintage scarves and things like that are just a wonderful way of wrapping something that you can then give them that gift, or you can take it back and reuse it for another gift another time. The next one is DIY kind of natural decorations. Like I'm sure you've seen them all over everyone's kind of sustainable Instagram and YouTube and stuff, of like making those orange slices yourself, or those pine cones, or like adding a bit of dried herbs and stuff to make it smell really nice, and using string and brown paper. Just really simple and really lovely things. It's just a nice natural way to make something feel a lot more kind of Christmassy and also natural and sustainable, whilst also genuinely being more sustainable as well. And the next thing is to use, again, old things that are just in a wrappable kind of material that have pretty prints. Like I'm sure, again, you've seen it all over Instagram and YouTube, the kind of who gives a crap toilet paper that has a really beautiful print on it, and you can use those to wrap up even really little presents, and you can sort of scrunch them up around round things and put a little string on them, or you can actually use them for boxes and put brown tape on them to hold them together. There's so many other things that you can use to wrap presents, or you can just use old boxes or old bags from last year. Honestly, reusing is one of the best ways to be more sustainable when it comes to eco-friendly wrapping and using those natural things. If you have a bag that you've used from several years ago or whatever, then it's a really great thing to do to reuse it and add like herbs and like rosemary and thyme and things like that to just make it smell really lovely. And you can tie it around the handles as well with a piece of string and just looks and smells beautiful. I just want to take this time to thank Skillshare for sponsoring this video. They are always supporting me and I absolutely love using their platform, and I have used their platform for the last year now. For those of you that don't know, Skillshare is an online learning community with over 30,000 classes in design, business and more. I've been particularly loving the Brandon Wasteful class on Instagram-worthy photography for several months now, and I keep revisiting it anytime I need to just get back into understanding how to do certain things. Premium memberships give you unlimited access, so you can join the classes and communities that are just right for you. So Skillshare is giving away a 2-month unlimited access trial to my subscribers who click the link in the description box, and after that it's only around $10 a month. So thank you so much for watching this really quick video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you got some ideas about how you can be a little bit more sustainable this time with eco-friendly wrapping paper. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.